Hey everyone, Tony George, Doc Sports Saturday update. Going to give you a free lean in Major League Baseball on a pitcher prop. And why not talk about the Grizzlies and Lakers game for free? Be sure and get over to Doc's. Free 60 bucks. Link in the description below. Park 60 bucks in any new account. Thumbs up, subscribe. Click that notifications button. That way you can get notified when not only me, but any other handicapper on this channel, from Doc's, puts up a free play. Everybody likes free stuff. Getting to the game. Oh, by the way, somebody asked me about this guitar right here. That's a real guitar. It's a Kramer. Made famous. That's a Kramer body right there. Made famous by Eddie Van Halen. Put a little hot Seymour Duncan pickup. That's that little thing right there. In there. Aftermarket. And yeah, it's a nice little guitar. Maybe one of these days I'll plug it in and do a little Eddie riff for you as a tribute. But nonetheless, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, it's a nice axe. I love it. That being said, let's go ahead and tell you what's going on the website after we get done with these tonight. But the Major League Baseball player prop, Kelly toes the hill tonight. Or toes the rubber on the hill for the Diamondbacks at home. His strikeout prop over and under is 4.5. I like him going over. You can get that at minus 135 at DraftKings or minus 110 at FanDuel. Best free tip you're going to get all day? Shop your lines. I've got every app in town, money in every account in town. On these apps, I shop lines. You know, I'm indiscriminatory when it comes to having the best line. Shop your lines. And it always seems like FanDuel, especially with favorites and overs, you know, they always have lesser numbers than what DraftKings puts out. They have better numbers. FYI, for those of you out there that pay attention to stuff like that, which you should. But let's take Kelly over 4.5 on the strikeouts tonight for the Diamondbacks in that game. And let's get to the NBA best bet for you for the free play. Lakers lost 103-93 last game, won the first game. Now, we don't know the status of John Morant in this game as superstar for Memphis. They won without him. That being said, I like LA in this game. There was a lot of bad blood and a lot of smack talk towards the end of that game from the young Skywalkers on the Kings against the veteran LeBron James. Now, I don't care whether you like LeBron James or not. He's still a big-time baller. And one thing about this team is him and Davis, savvy veterans. Little ticked off coming back home, tail between their legs off a loss. What's that remind you of? The free play the other night on the Warriors? Veterans, back against the wall, need the win. Been there, done it, bought the whole t-shirt factory. A lot of playoff games under their belts. You know, role players stepping up a little bit. Reeves, Russell for LA. Defensive numbers, you can't look at. LA's playing some good defense, especially their role players. Last 5 games, let's see. They've allowed 108, Memphis 117. Better defensive team at home, laying a short number. LA in their last 10 games has played 7 of those on the road. Their last 3 home games, they won them all. 2 of those against playoff teams, Minnesota and Phoenix. And they pounded Utah, too, in there. I think them returning home, I think they win tonight. And I think they got a little payback in mind. Especially from James and company. Just saying. I'd lay the number with the Lakers tonight for your free pick officially. Over at the website, going to be a low-volume weekend, no top picks. Maybe in NASCAR, we'll see. We'll talk about NASCAR here in a minute. 4-unit best bets today in every major sport. Hockey, NBA, Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball and the NBA, the last 14 picks combined, 11-3. Hello. Baseball, I told you we're going to turn it around, didn't I? Made some changes. Been 6-1 since then. FYI. Just cherry picking the books. The old philosophy, less is more. It really is. Why would you want to spread around 5 or 6 Major League Baseball bets and maybe get out of it 2 or 3 units to the good? Why don't you just put 4 units on one game and win it? No sweat winner today. Trust me when I tell you that. PGA, we passed on Friday. We've won all but one card over the last 4 tournaments. We got a 3-unit head-to-head today. Early tee time. Get on it. And in NASCAR tomorrow, the big one. The big fastest track in NASCAR. Talladega, baby. You know, Ricky Bobby. Wonder Bread car. Nonetheless, and I visited with my friend J.J. Yaley. He'll be running the 51 car for Cody Ware this week. Rick Ware has 2 cars. The 15 car, which doesn't run all the time, and when it does, J.J. runs it. He's running the primary sponsor card this weekend. And this is the fastest track in NASCAR. This is a race that is very difficult to pick because what they call the big one. You know, these guys are going 200 plus miles an hour, 4 inches off each other's bumper, 3 lanes wide for 500 miles. That's big ball. That's big boy stuff. Big cojones stuff. Big boy stuff. For sure. And the problem is you could have a great pick, guy with a fast car, good race team, make it turning good pit stops, turning good laps, and he could lead 115 laps in this race and get taken out in 1 second. And that's what happens, what they call the big one. There's always a big crash in this race. Usually it's late in the race. Sometimes it's in the middle of the race. It takes out a lot of big-name drivers. You know, anybody's got a chance to win this or Daytona 500. You know, man, Dale Earnhardt, God rest his soul, only won 1 Daytona 500. It took him forever to do it. It's just a dip. These super speedways, these wrecks happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. So we'll just single out what we think's the best bet on Sunday and put it out there. Still looking for qualifying and practice times here yet today. We'll get all our stuff together tonight. Have a pick out for you tomorrow morning. The big one, Dega, on Sunday. Good luck on Saturday.